If you'd just like to tell me your thoughts about Six Music and why you think it's important
Well,
in the UK.
Six Music is one of the only places that plays us our kind of music regularly, and we've gotten to go on to their shows and do some acoustic sessions with George Lamb, I think is one of them. Am I right? And a few other ones, and it's always had like the most interesting programming. I mean, nighttime on BBC One does throw in some stuff here and there, but I mean, of course we live in the States, so we don't get to listen to it all the time, but I know from friends that live here and other bands how valuable Six Music is, and it would be kind of crazy to get rid of it, I feel like.
It's true.
Any memories?
Yeah, I don't know. Good radio is, sort of a dying breed, sort of endangered species at this point. And it's great how the UK has maintained such like a strong radio presence with the BBC, and like BBC 6 being sort of where our music gets played. I mean, we feel lucky to be a part of it, and hope that something like that continues.
We
really
unfortunately we don't have anything quite like that in the States.
There's no.
It's kind of all gone in the States at this point, so it's kind of a shame. I used to listen to the radio as a kid, of course, like many kids did, because there wasn't the internet yet. But
Does college radio, is that still important in the States to you?
yeah, probably more so than mainstream radio, which is just Beyonce to everything else like that. There's not so much of a middle ground in the States.
I mean, there's something like there. We have NPR, which I guess is sort of close, National Public Radio, but it doesn't quite have the presence, I don't think, that BBC 6 has, which is kind of a great thing about it.
Well, it's not all music too.
Yeah.
It's it's some music, but a lot of other programs, which is awesome. But we don't have like a station devoted to left field music that reaches the entire country. There's a couple regional ones in LA and Seattle, like KXB and KCRW, which are really great. But I mean, for instance, New York unbelievably doesn't really. I mean, there might be one, but I don't think it reaches a very far audience. And also, just the presence of radio in the States isn't as culturally significant as it is here. So it's great. I really hope that that the station gets to stick around, because it would be such a bummer if we came back in a year and that was no longer here, and there was no more, none of those shows to go visit and do sessions with and tune into.